If you are neurodivergent and you're vaping, you should understand this. So the term neurodivergent is like a pop psychology term that's being used to say that your brain is different than other people's. Often that term is being used to talk about things like memory, learning, attention span, and these are all things that are related to abusing dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, which just means it's the chemical in your brain that feels good. It's your happiness chemical. Nicotine releases dopamine, and nicotine's addictive, right? So what you're getting addicted to is the release of the happiness chemical associated with nicotine addiction. So that means people who are vaping, especially young people, because the vape companies have predatorily marketed to you, even though you probably never would have smoked cigarettes before, now you have a really heavy addiction to nicotine, which is messing with the happiness chemical in your brain, which is also very closely associated with people saying neurodivergent. So I'm not poking holes at the neurodivergent theory. It makes sense that people do have different brains, but let's look at the actual cause instead of just looking at a symptom and calling it neurodivergent. When you're abusing dopamine, you're going to have problems with learning, attention span, memory, focus. The reason is because it's very, very hard to focus on anything that's normal when you're constantly using and abusing the system in your brain that motivates you to act. So if you're vaping all the time, you're completely destroying your dopamine systems, which is making it very hard to focus, be motivated, and it's also in the future, especially if you already experienced this as an adult, it's going to make it very, very hard to know what you want and to take consistent action towards meaningful goals. So you're going to be very stuck and you're going to feel very lost in your life. And maybe it is because you're neurodivergent, but maybe you're neurodivergent because you're abusing a system in your head designed to help you with motivation and taking action. Don't let big tobacco tell you that vaping is safer, because when it comes to your mental health, not just the physical aspect that they're trying to narrowly focus on, it's completely destroying your life. Dopamine is the system that motivates you and creates meaning in your life. I highly advise you don't fuck with that system. Let me know what you think in the comments. Check out my free resources in the bio. Follow me if you want help quitting, and share this video with someone who's defending vaping for its physical health, because it's completely ruining their mental health.